Welcome back to my channel. So we're going to be talking about the Social Security increase that has been put in place. Basically, it's the cost of living adjustment or COLA increase. So let's watch this video and see what exactly um, is going on with the Social Security increase that was just implemented and announced.
Cost of living adjustment for Social Security increases benefits for seniors based on inflation. It is typically calculated using the inflation rate for July, August, and September of the prior year. Over the past 25 years, it averages about 2.6%. And we just got this year's numbers. Here with more on the adjustment for 2026 is Yahoo Finance senior columnist Carrie Hannon. Carrie, the reason that we got the CPI report is so that this could be calculated.
That's correct. They brought the workers back in to calculate these numbers, even though they weren't getting paychecks. Here's the point, Julie. It's up to, they say they're going to bump it up starting January 1, 2.8%. The cost of living increase for Social Security benefits.
So as of January 1st, the increase is going to be about 2.8% for recipients of Social Security
beneficiaries, and that is a hair above last year's, which was 2.5%. And this is great news. I mean, inflation is really important, and it hits retirees very hard in their bottom line. So adjusting this each year for inflation is important. That said, I've got to add that critics complain that this number really is not enough because it is based on the consumer price index for urban wage earners, and that's not retirees, and it doesn't account for what many people say are the things that retirees spend money on, like housing, which is up, healthcare, which is up, groceries, which is up. These are things that aren't calculated in this number in the same way. And so they feel that there's a bit of a disconnect. Now, this 2.8%, Julie, will, on average, Social Security Administration said this will reflect in about $56 a month for the average beneficiary in an increase starting January 1st.
Carrie, as you said, some of these items have gone up a lot and they're weighted more heavily in some of this cohort's spending on a monthly basis. Has there been any talk of changing it, or this is kind of what it is?
Right. No, there are people, the Senior Citizens League pushes back constantly. Many experts I talked to have been pushing for them to find an index that's not so outdated to reflect what seniors actually are spending on. I mean, these are numbers that people who are earning money, a younger worker perhaps. So I think this is something that needs to be addressed in order for seniors not to ultimately fall behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically 2.8%, and she said that equates to about $56 per month increase for retirees. But there's so many things that has went up, and people have to spend their money on. So this, I guess it's definitely a good thing for people who need the money, because at this point everyone needs money. It's like every time you turn around, basically there's something else that has to get done, and then you do your calculations and realize that it went up and everything went up. And so your calculations and your budgets from before are not actually fitting what you need to spend. It's actually, leaving you with less um, for the same amount of things. So at least that is an increase. So I guess that'll be something that remains to be seen, how impactful this increase is. So let me know what you think about this. Leave it in the comments so we can discuss it. But this increase for retirees, um, I guess that's a good thing in this at this time, because everything has gone up, and retirees are basically, they're not able to work, so they are um, probably have some of the same things that they do. But even with them not doing as much, you would think the basic needs and the basic things they have to do, the cost has went up. like they said, they adjusting this for inflation. They're adjusting it for inflation, but is it really going to be make a substantial difference for the average retiree? So I guess we'll find out. Let me know what you think in the comments about this adjustment, and join the conversation, and I'll see you in the next video.